2 years ago, the governor came to town and said he's going to change the culture in Harrisburg and no more one-time gimmicks in the state budget. But what we hear today is we're going to hold our children's education hostage for privatizing the liquor stores for one-time money. $1 billion in one-time revenue that I don't believe adds up. I think all you're going to see is the loss of jobs through the privatization of the liquor stores, not only the 5,000 union jobs, but you're going to see potentially the loss of 60 to 70,000 in private sector jobs. The distributors, the 1,200 distributors that operate in Pennsylvania, and the pizza shops and the beer delis, all of those private sector small businesses are going to be threatened by this privatization, and the numbers add up. Our seniors, particularly our seniors in our nursing homes, are going to be held hostage to the lottery privatization. It's all gimmicks. It's all one-time gimmicks to raise revenue, and it really shortchanges the Pennsylvania taxpayer. And one of the things that I have to say is the governor has changed the culture in Harrisburg, unfortunately, in a negative way, where the Commonwealth had always been a partner with our school districts and our cities, our municipalities. But what you see is there's no taxes in the governor's budget, but your taxes are going up at your school district, they're going up in the cities and in our counties. Carbon County, 48% increase in their property taxes. Hazelton, Wilkes-Barre, both 20% increases in their, over 20% increase in their property taxes. And of course, our school taxes continue to go up. The governor continues a policy of forcing the burden of taxes onto the local businesses and onto the local taxpayers. We need to turn that around. We need to change the governor's policies, his budget policies that continue to be job crushers. When the governor came to town 2 years ago, Pennsylvania was in the top 10% of job creation. Today, as he gave his address, we're in the bottom 10%. We're not creating jobs in northeastern Pennsylvania. We have the highest unemployment rate in the entire state. We need to change. We need to invest in education. Every business owner that I've toured, every factory, every manufacturing plant, every technology firm that I've gone to, we need a highly skilled, highly educated workforce. Cutting $1 billion in education over the last 2 years isn't going to get it done. We need to change our investment structure in education. We need to invest in our transportation system. We have jobs in Hazelton that could be created tomorrow if we can expand our highway infrastructure, if we can expand our water and sewer treatment facilities. That's not being done. What the governor has proposed today is this bizarre three-card money. Find the tax. We're going to lower a tax here, but we're going to raise a tax over here. What kind of money is it going to generate? Nobody knows. That's not how you put together sound, comprehensive policies to jumpstart this economy. We need to invest, and we all know that direct investment in infrastructure means job creation. $3 billion, as the governor's own advisory commission on transportation had suggested. That's the number we need to get to create 300,000 new jobs. The governor didn't propose that today. Again, a bizarre three-card money. Raise a tax here, lower a tax there. That's not real solutions. That's not reality-based budgeting. That's one-time gimmicks. And we need to change that in Pennsylvania. And the other thing that I'm very concerned about with northeastern Pennsylvania is the governor's suggestion that he's not going to expand Medicaid under the Affordable Care Act. Our hospitals, Hazelton Hospital, Geisinger, the Commonwealth Health System, more people work in those hospitals and in the healthcare industry than any other industry in northeastern Pennsylvania. The Hospital Association of Pennsylvania says that if the governor decides not to expand Medicaid, that's going to cost millions of dollars to those hospitals, and potential thousands of jobs will be lost. Northeastern Pennsylvania, having that as the centerpiece of its regional economy, would be devastated. It would devastate an already crippled and struggling economy in northeastern Pennsylvania. What I've seen in the budget address today is going to have severe negative consequences for northeastern Pennsylvania.